Now, the state of Iran's post-sanctions economy is dominating voter concerns. A more open society is likely to benefit Iran's startup community and the country's tech entrepreneurs. Let's take a look at some of these numbers. Over half of Iran's population is under the age of 35. With 35% of Iranians having access to a smartphone, demand for more mobile devices and better internet speeds is an all-time high. Back in 2013, President Hassan Rouhani set aside $1 billion for Innovation Fund for entrepreneurs. The money has helped nearly 100 startups take shape inside Iran. But with the lifting of sanctions, startups are hoping more international investment will start pouring in. Joining me now is Sara Usinger, manager of Avatech Accelerator. She's in Antalya for the Startup Turkey conference. Sara, thank you for coming on. Now, let's start with this. Voters in Iran are at the polls deciding on new leaders. Let me ask you, how do you think these elections will affect the climate of entrepreneurship in the country?
I believe that many things changed during the last years. Entrepreneurship is growing, and it's not so much actually related to politics. It's more that more and more people are interested in entrepreneurship. They see what's going on in the rest of the world, and many want to have access to the same products and services that are available in the rest of the world. So we have some startups that have been building products, especially that are, compared to the rest of the world, are already available. And they build local solutions for that, like e-commerce platforms, advertising networks, and app stores, for example.
When you look at the demographics, it's actually quite very promising. What do you think about the lifting of sanctions? Do you feel that this has given Iranian companies a better opportunity to market their products and services?
Everybody is looking at that right now, and I think we will see the effects of that not right away, but when bigger companies are entering the market in the future. I think it's giving us from Iran an opportunity to look more into the international or the regional market, and it's interesting to see because it's motivating people also to look into other markets. Many teams that we had applying to Avatech, for example, the Accelerator program, last year there were many teams only focusing on the Iranian market, and now with the sanctions being lifted, there's more and more interest from teams while still focusing on the Iranian market to explore opportunities in the region and to scale up not only for Iran but for the global market.
The youth is actually what's going to carry this country forward in terms of entrepreneurship. Mobile phone penetration is not, it's high, but it's not really at its potential. Talk to us about the potential this country has.
It's 80 million people, it's 80 million very well-educated people. It's a country where education has a very high importance in people's life. So we are having a lot of very capable people, young people who are leaving universities and searching opportunities to build their own companies. So I believe there's a huge potential in Iran, and especially in the local market, because there are not yet so many things. So there's a lot of things that can still grow, that can become very successful in Iran, and I think that's what's very interesting for young people leaving the universities right now. And we have a very high number compared to, like, at least to Germany, of engineers, of software engineers, developers leaving universities who are capable of building products, and that's very interesting. And I have the feeling that Iranians are very interested in new things. So they are very easy to get convinced to try out new things, to adapt to new technologies, and to see how they can help them in their daily life.
Okay.
But it's still some time to go. Like I think I heard today that, yeah.
No. Just run out of time. I do apologize. Sara Usinger joining us from Startup Turkey conference in Antalya. Thank you for that.